Hello, welcome to this update for Asia. So now it's Monday, February 10th, and in some parts of Asia it's probably Tuesday already, but we do have a system in Turkey, some snow, and in Syria, in Lebanon, some rain there too. There's some snow in Uzbekistan, Afghanistan, spots of Tajikistan, and this other system near northern Myanmar, spots of China, and other spots, and especially in Japan. There was some record-breaking snow there two weeks ago or something, so hope everybody is safe there. And so yeah, in Russia too, some snow. So let's see what will happen starting in Western Asia. So Monday to Tuesday still shows some snow in Turkey. This is the GFS model. Show like so here further west in Turkey, Tuesday, northern Uzbekistan, spots of Turkmenistan too, and does start this system on Wednesday in the end there. So be aware Wednesday to Thursday, especially northern Iraq, probably on Thursday. Some snow in central Turkey, eastern Turkey, even a spot or two of the Caucasus and Georgia. So northern Iran, Thursday, Friday, the 14th has more snow probably in northern Iran. And then this goes northeastern Iran maybe on Saturday, the 15th, until we have another front from Russia into the Caucasus, southern Russia and Georgia, and probably another bigger European system towards like Turkey on the 17th. This is still some time out, some 7 days out, but it's possible. This information changes all the time, but we will keep watching. So Monday the 17th in Turkey, Georgia, Russia, Armenia, Azerbaijan, more snow, especially in Cyprus, more rain on the 19th, and some heavy rain and snow in Turkey and Syria on the 20th, and also northern Israel and Lebanon. So this goes shows on the 21st, probably more snow, a spot or two of freezing rain in northern Iran, central Iran, especially in those mountains, be careful, and Azerbaijan, Turkey, some spots there. So it kind of goes into the northern Caspian Sea on the 22nd, and after that still shows more stuff there near northern Egypt and Israel, Lebanon, some more snow in Syria, possibly even like Jordan, a spot or two in Egypt. But sometimes the GFS does crazy things too, so we'll keep watching and more systems later. So there's the European too, shows Turkey there, the snow, and like in Lebanon and Syria, that rain too, and that there's possibly some thunderstorms Saudi Arabia Tuesday and Wednesday, especially later Wednesday the 12th into Thursday, storm or two there, and this will form probably the next system in Iran on the 13th. More snow and rain there. So this goes the Europeans, more storms in Saudi Arabia on the 14th possibly, and still like the system from Turkey there on Thursday, some snow in Lebanon, spotted in Syria, and like especially in Turkey. So this goes Thursday, more snow central eastern Turkey, northern Iraq, northern Iran, and even northeastern Iran. Finger two into Friday shows more in Iran, Azerbaijan, spots in Armenia and Georgia. So Friday into Saturday, more there in northern Iran on the 15th, in Afghanistan. Then it goes further east, possibly on the 16th, another European front into Turkey, more snow and rain, especially rain near Cyprus and Israel. Some spots there shows some heavier snow and storms in Iran on the 18th possibly, and more there in Turkey and Georgia and the Caucasus. So this goes still more across Azerbaijan and the Caucasus on the 19th, and Turkey still shows on the 20th some snow in Syria, northern Lebanon, northern Turkey as well, and especially in Iran, Azerbaijan. So the 20th this goes possibly into Turkmenistan, the 21st and further east. So on the 22nd still shows some stuff in Turkey there, and even more on the 23rd, but that's like 10 days out, so you still change a lot. but be aware those areas. There's the icon too, shows like today Monday, some lingering snow in Turkey, even spotted to northern Lebanon, and somewhere near Cyprus and Syria. There's the satellite shows those thinner clouds, but there might be some snow in between. And yeah, so be aware. This is the icon, shows like the snow in Turkey, even storm or two in Lebanon and Syria and Israel. Then this goes Wednesday, a storm or two in Saudi Arabia, more rain, snow starting in Iran, right, late Tuesday into Wednesday. This goes, shows even storm or two in northern Iraq, near that snow, and this not showing thunder snow but showing thunderstorm very close to where the mixed precipitation is. So keep watching that as well. Thursday into Friday shows Friday northern Iran, Azerbaijan, into Armenia, some spots are northeastern Turkey on Saturday maybe, and there's some more moisture on the 15th, 16th in Saudi Arabia, potentially the next season on the 17th there in Iran. So it goes, and like on the 16th as well in Turkey, late 15th, 16th, more heavy snow and rain in the Caucasus, Georgia and Turkey, and the model ends here. But be aware, those areas, most of the models are in good agreement, but there will likely be changes, especially uh, the further out we go. But there's the European here for wind. The shows slightly breezier spot to Saudi Arabia now. Monday to Tuesday, especially like near central western Saudi Arabia, slightly higher gusts in a few spots there, and Yemen. So be aware, some 72 km per gust near Djibouti and Eritrea, slightly higher as well. So Tuesday, this goes still western Saudi Arabia. Wednesday and eastern Sudan, some spots there. So Wednesday, Thursday shows like in Turkey and in Syria close to 75 km per gust, slightly breezier some other spots of Syria and Jordan, shows southern Turkey, some mountains there too, so be careful. Thursday, especially later, a little bit shows stronger in southern Syria there. So this goes, and at the same time shows like in Iran, slightly higher in those mountains Thursday, and there will be that system of snow there too, so be careful of low visibility and everything. Shows Friday the 14th as well, and so slightly breezy near Saudi Arabia, some other spots in other areas, and shows like southern Pakistan, a spot or two slightly higher. So be aware, Friday the 14th shows like slightly breezier spots of Saudi Arabia, but this goes the 16th, that cold front approaching Turkey, more wind there in western Turkey, some spots in southern Russia, and the Caspian Sea in western most Kazakhstan. So be aware, this goes there, and the shows slightly higher goes the 17 spots in Iran, central southern Iran to Pakistan maybe, and some other spots in Iran. So western Saudi Arabia choose slightly breezier in Egypt, and into Chad, especially northern Chad. But this goes Monday there, shows potential bigger windstorm on the 18th in Iran, some higher gusts. So this goes there, shows like southern Iran, central western Iran, and be careful if there's snow at the same time. Might make some hazardous travel conditions. So shows southern Iran to Pakistan, Afghanistan, some areas on the 19th, Saudi Arabia, and potential the 20th, more gusts in Iran there, near Jordan, northern Saudi Arabia, and Iraq, and northern Turkey, the Black Sea. So this goes, shows potential the 21st, some higher gusts in Iran. So this goes, and this is showing a bigger, more potent system into Afghanistan, and Pakistan, those areas on the 22nd, but this will still change like 9 days out, and like this time tomorrow it might show a different thing, so just be aware. There's the GFS on the 22nd shows mainly in the under the wind, but it does have a lot of wind, like wait, on the 21st, like Century and Hargos, and the GFS also gets it right many times, so we'll keep watching. Does have more wind in United Arab Emirates and Yemen, some other spots, some breezy condition on the 24th, the Persian Gulf, but that's far out. We'll keep watching. Be aware for the snow accumulation. So just around 3 days until Thursday the 13th shows in Turkey there's some 32 centimeters, other spots to 17 centimeters, 15 centimeters, 26, and Syria does show some 15 centimeters, 9, 7 centimeters, and in mountains it could be locally higher. Northern Lebanon shows some 2 and other spots there. So even to northernmost Jordan, the European has. So be aware, especially in Turkey, where it could be higher. Some mountains, south central Turkey, and stay safe. So now 5 days until the 15th, that does increase northern Iran a little bit, northeastern Iran some 7 centimeters, but just 3 days again in western Iran, those mountains like to 26 25 centimeters already in more spots there, so be careful. And especially northernmost Iraq, next 5 days and 24 centimeters, southeastern Turkey, so be careful there, and avalanche danger too, and everything. Shows even to northern Saudi Arabia, but that might not happen because sometimes this model shows weird things. But until the 23rd, this will still change, but just to give you an idea, shows more in the Caucasus, northern Turkey especially, more spots of Turkey, especially there in Iran, northern Iraq, shows more areas, and until the 24th, even more in Turkey. But we'll keep watching that. There's the GFS until Saturday the 15th, 5 days. In Turkey shows some 48 centimeters, in some areas there, some 49, 51, so be aware, more spots, central northern Turkey, and in Iran, those mountains there, so stay safe. Those are central western Iran, the mountains in northeastern Iran show some next 5 days, so be aware in those areas to southern Russia, some there, and now until the 23rd shows a lot more in Turkey, some spots in northern Iran, western Iran, especially like southern Russia, Georgia, and the Caucasus, but we'll keep watching that. So be aware. There's the icon too, shows some 30 centimeters, 40 spots of Turkey, locally higher, northern Turkey, mainly the mountains. The coast doesn't show much, but a specific spot or two does show some snow on the coast. But be aware, 0.5 in Istanbul, that's quite low, but be aware too, northernmost Iraq, in Iran, so stay safe. And this model doesn't have as much in Syria as the European, so it varies a little bit depending on the model, but be aware in those areas. The temperature now slightly higher during the day in Yemen, in other spots there, but very cold in Iran, some spots to -6, some -16, especially the mountains to -20. Northern Iran, some spots there, -21. Beware of the wind chills that might make you feel colder if it's windy. Some -3, some -6. Georgia, the Caucasus, some -21. So yeah, some -5, -4 Russia. Lebanon and Syria, some -2 as well, some -1. So Monday this goes. Tuesday morning shows colder there, some -22, some -17, some spots. So be aware throughout eastern Turkey, very cold too, some -7 spots there to -24. So stay safe. Shows it into -17 in Iran, so negative temperature central northern Iran, and even northern Saudi Arabia 1 degree, close to 0 degrees, spots in northeastern Egypt, -2 in a few mountains, Lebanon all the way to -5, so -6, some specific mountains there, spots. So be aware. So Tuesday during the day does warm up some, especially in Yemen, some to 34 degrees, 33, and spots some 28, United Arab Emirates, Dubai, some 21, 22, and yeah, so that, and shows in Syria, Lebanon still kind of chilly, but better, and still cold in Turkey and central northern Iran. So this goes Tuesday night, still shows very cold there Wednesday morning. So in Turkey especially, some spots there, like the Caucasus, some -18, some -8, some -9 spots, some -10, some -4. So stay safe, some -10. So Wednesday morning this goes warms up a little bit in the afternoon, especially southern Iran and Pakistan, some warmer areas there, and Saudi Arabia and Yemen. So Wednesday night into Thursday does show there in Turkey still cold. Most of Turkey, not as extreme as now, but still pretty cold. So -8, so -7. The mountains 3 degrees in Istanbul. Spots to -7 in other areas, Georgia, and show some -17. The mountains locally lower because the wind chills, some -7, some -8, especially in northern Iran. So be aware in Lebanon too. So Thursday, especially Thursday night to Friday morning, colder. There's some -8, some -12, some spots to -14, spots in the Caucasus to -9, some -19, some -18, spots to -16. So yeah, stay safe. So shows some -12, some -7, other spots of in Iran, southern Iran, close to 0, some mountains, but southernmost areas some 18, 17 degrees, and in Egypt, a few mountains there which -1, some 0 degrees, some -1 in Syria, some -8 in Lebanon, some odd spots in northernmost Jordan, central Jordan too, and northernmost Saudi Arabia. So be aware in those areas. So Friday it does get colder in Turkey, and after Saturday the 15th, especially eastern Turkey, northern Iran. So be aware central northern Iran. So this comes there. Still shows Saturday night to Sunday, very cold there. And then late on Sunday it does warm up a little bit during the day, but still cold. So this goes, and Monday the 17th still like some -2, so some -10, spots the Caucasus to -15, very cold. So yeah, stay safe in those areas, and later kind of the same pattern, maybe hot there in Oman, the 18th, the 19th in some spots, but near Turkey in those spots the similar pattern. So be aware there. There's the GFS too, shows now, like now into Tuesday morning, some -20 in Turkey, some -19, some 3 to 2 degrees in Istanbul, and this goes like in Ankara, some negative temperatures, and this goes still cold like later shows us similar thing as the European. So stay safe there. Now for Central Asia, shows like so now it's Monday to Tuesday, northern Afghanistan and Pakistan, some snow, the Himalayas into northern Nepal, a few spots in China. So shows this system there, Tajikistan into Uzbekistan, some snow. So Tuesday, this goes still more snow in southern Kazakhstan into Kyrgyzstan, those areas there, and especially central northern Turkmenistan and Uzbekistan on the 12th, some snow. So this goes shows like on the 13th more lingering snow near the western Himalayas and Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, and Uzbekistan. This goes to Afghanistan the 13th. Potentially some snow and freezing rain in a few spots. So this goes and like potentially more on the 14th Tajikistan and Kyrgyzstan, spots in Kazakhstan. So this goes Friday, Saturday, and potentially on the 15th another season from into northeastern Iran, Turkmenistan, Afghanistan, and this time shows more northern India, the Himalayas, and like Nepal, northern Bhutan and Nepal, some freezing rain in a few spots Saturday, but this goes like Saturday to Sunday, more snow in Tajikistan, northernmost Pakistan and China, especially like Kyrgyzstan, southernmost Kazakhstan. So Sundays this goes and potentially onto Wednesday the 19th, a storm or two in India, but more snow in Bhutan, especially in Bhutan the 19th, northern Nepal, and some spots there. So be aware, the 19th as well, this system from Iran to Afghanistan on the 18th array, potentially more on the 19th, northern Pakistan, Afghanistan, and the show more Himalayan snow the 20th, possible in Tibet. So it goes there, and potential bigger system with a thunderstorm or two, and more snow into most of central Kazakhstan and southern Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, but especially northern Pakistan and Afghanistan, the heaviest part, the 22nd. This goes some storms northern India, especially like more snow Kyrgyzstan into Kazakhstan and Russia, and the 23rd more snow in the Himalayas. But this is 9-10 days out. This will still change a lot, but just keep an eye on this weather pair. There's the GFS2, shows like the snow there now, the 10th Afghanistan, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, and northern Himalaya, not northern Himalayas, like in northern India, northern Nepal, and then this shows on the 11th, some the Himalayas still, Tajikistan, and there's this lingering snow spots of Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, even to northern Turkmenistan. So Wednesday this goes there, shows more snow in Tibet, potentially in the mountains. This is the GFS. The European was a little bit different, but there's more snow central China, northern Bhutan, Nepal. So this goes Thursday, Friday, system from Iran, some rain Turkmenistan, snow in Afghanistan and Uzbekistan, potentially more the 14th Tajikistan and Kyrgyzstan, spots in Kazakhstan too. So Friday this goes there, especially Saturday northern India, Nepal, spots in Tajikistan, in Afghanistan. So PR Kyrgyzstan to central Kazakhstan too. So Saturday potential the 16th, Sunday more Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, spots there. especially like on the 17th, northernmost India and Pakistan, northernmost Nepal, possibly. So this goes, the GFS has more snow in Tibet again. Some freeze rain on the 17th, possibly because it always changes, and more uh, northern Afghanistan, Tajikistan. This goes and does get a stronger system the 18th, which Afghanistan, Pakistan, more rain and snow there, and still the stuff in China. So Tuesday, more the Himalayas on the 19th, so the GFS is stronger with this on the 19th. The European only has this after the 22nd. So the GFS is more snow northern Nepal, maybe northern Bhutan too, the 19th more in Tibet in China, especially northernmost India and Tajikistan, Pakistan. Those areas still has snow in China on the 20th, northern Nepal and Bhutan until the 22nd, and more there. So we'll keep watching this, but be aware in those areas. And this always changes, so you never know. So Monday, the 10th is the icon does know there, like Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan into Tuesday especially, and yeah, Bhutan, those areas, and she does show some snow in China there, and Tibet, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan on Wednesday, and potential some in Afghanistan on Thursday, into Tajikistan on the 14th on Friday. So this goes there, more in Afghanistan, Tajikistan, northern Nepal potentially, and Kyrgyzstan the 15th is snow in Kazakhstan as well, passing by. Uzbekistan a little bit on the 16th, but very little, and shows more on the 17th, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Tajikistan, those spots there. So be aware of these systems and they snow and everything. So now the European does show the wind there in China and Tibet and northern Nepal. So some 93 km per gust in those areas, some 81, 89. So be aware, especially in the afternoons there. So some 76, 68, some 88. So yeah, some 84 km per gust. Spots of central northern China in the Gobi Desert. Maybe so Tuesday this goes still strong, northernmost Nepal, and like there in China, so 102, 101. So stay safe. Those winds. So Wednesday still Thursday, and Thursday shows some nasty stuff. So 115, 108. So be aware. Some May Jamir Pargas, some 78. So stay safe Thursday, Friday. This wind is like a winter thing, so you just keep happening throughout the season. So always be aware there. So show like some 115 still on Friday, northern Nepal, China. So especially even some spots of Tajikistan, like some 76 Khyber Pagas, or locally higher. More spots central China there, and southern Pakistan a day or two. Saturday still shows wind in China, but it's less. And northern Nepal shows some Sunday. Monday still shows wind there. So Tuesday shows very few, like barely nothing. But to Wednesday, some in Tibet there, especially to northern China, Kazakhstan, a few spots. And Thursday, the 20th, doesn't show that much. And yeah, and it might start again later. And the Europeans, this crazy system, Afghanistan, Pakistan, and those areas, the 22nd, and some crazy stuff on the 23rd. But that's too far. So be aware in those areas. There's the GFS too. shows some wind happening right now in Russia. We'll talk about Russia in a minute. So shows like in China, northern Nepal as well. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday doesn't show as widespread as the European, but does show very strong wind in a few spots. So be careful. Thursday, Friday, and China there. So especially Friday, Central China spots there, and yeah. So be aware, and the icons like very detailed, very specific, and has spots even stronger than the European, especially some mountains there. So stay safe. Now the snowfall, potential snowfall accumulation. So does show some crazy stuff in southeastern China, but we'll talk about that in a minute. But further central westernish Asia shows like next 5 days until the 15th. Northernmost India spots there in the Himalayas, some 37 centimeters, some 51. Tajikistan, especially central, most of Tajikistan, especially some southwestern areas, except some southwestern areas, especially central areas. So BOS spots southern Uzbekistan too, shows like some 12, 11 centimeters in Afghanistan, spots there in Iran, like I showed you, in Uzbekistan, some 11 centimeters, more northern Turkmenistan, even southern Turkmenistan, some spots there, and near the Caspian Sea. So yeah, be aware. Kyrgyzstan spots there some 22, some 18 centimeters. Northern Nepal shows more some specific mountains, some high accumulation. So be aware, but nothing that crazy. Shows like some mountains there. Be careful if you're climbing. Northeastern India, Bhutan, some high accumulation, especially northern Bhutan next 5 days. So be aware. A finger two near Pakistan and Afghanistan. There's the GFS in the same time frame as mainly the Western Himalayas, central Tajikistan, central southern Kazakhstan, into like Kyrgyzstan and this area of Uzbekistan. So yeah, be aware. Turkmenistan and Uzbekistan too, northeastern Iran. So be aware. There's the icon too, especially northern Afghanistan to Tajikistan, central northern Uzbekistan and to Turkmenistan, southern Uzbekistan. So be aware. Central Afghanistan a little bit lighter, but more like southernmost Afghanistan, not Afghanistan, Kazakhstan. So be aware. Spots in northern Nepal and India, a few spots there. So stay safe now. Just for some curiosity, a longer range to the European. So the European to the 24th shows a lot in the Western Himalayas, like 100 to 30 centimeters. Tajikistan shows more on Afghanistan, very high like Bhutan, Nepal, but it's like 12 days out or something. That's very far. But just to give you a general idea, there's the GFS, barely shows anything close to what the European was showing, but it shows some more those areas. So yeah, be aware. The temperature is still cold, very cold, especially the high elevations, high mountains like those ones have some very crazy temperatures. So be careful. Shows like northern India 17, 10 degrees, and some spots there. Southern India a little bit warmer. So be aware. Central Afghanistan, not northeastern Iran, those negative temperatures, like in Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, spots there some -8, some -13. So yeah, especially the high mountains of Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan shows most of Kazakhstan there's -16. Some areas the extreme far east are -28. So BRS is a -7, some -11. So yeah, be aware. So especially central China, the mountains, so minus 23, minus 18. So yeah, so Monday to Tuesday warms up in the afternoon, especially in India. So it's like right 35 degrees central India, spots just west of just east of Mumbai to 37 degrees, but some 20s on the coast. So yeah, some low 30s. So be aware in India. Southern Pakistan warmer too. So this goes Tuesday into Wednesday, very cold spots of northern Tibet, some minus 32, some minus 30, and the highest peaks can get even colder. So more like Tajikistan spots there to minus 17, Kyrgyzstan. So beware in Uzbekistan, sun active temperatures too. Southern to Turkmenistan, even northern Turkmenistan, sunspots northeastern Iran. So stay safe. Northern Nepal, some minus 27. In the mountains, minus 22, some minus 5. Southern areas, some 11 degrees. 10 degrees, 14, but very cold. The north there, northern Bhutan, very cold too. So stay safe. Shows Wednesday there. This goes especially Thursday, the 13th, minus 29, Tajikistan, minus 33. So be careful those high elevations there, especially the wind chills and everything. Minus 14, other spots in China is minus 18. So Kyrgyzstan as well, very cold, especially eastern Tajikistan. Negative temperatures continue throughout Kazakhstan, some minus 10 to minus 11. In Uzbekistan, some minus 2, some minus 3. Some spots in Kazakhstan to minus 19 and some minus 20, especially in some mountains. So stay safe. Thursday still shows very cold Friday morning in Tibet, northern Nepal, central northern Afghanistan, those areas there. Thursday to Friday still warm in India, some 28 to 36, north spots to 37, and southern Pakistan too. So be aware. Saturday the 15th still cold, some minus 28, some minus 25, some spots there. Kazakhstan to minus 13, some minus 12, some 0 degrees. Cold too still northern Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan. So stay safe. Some low elevations in central China, western China, some minus 6, some minus 9. So stay safe. This goes still cold later, especially in the Himalayas in Tibet and Tajikistan. So Sunday still warm in India there, and Pakistan, some spots there, and we are getting some signs that there are some crazy heat waves there this coming spring, because it's already warm now. So imagine the spring. So be aware. And then Monday the 17th still cold, especially in China, spots northern Nepal. So be aware of those temperatures. Spots in Tibet, the Himalayas, minus 30, so minus 27. Most of Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, those slight negative temperatures. During the day, it does warm up to like 9 degrees. Southern Turkmenistan, spots in Kazakhstan a little bit higher, but still cold. And then this goes there. So spots to minus 18 on the 18th. Kazakhstan still very cold. Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan, those areas. So Tuesday the 18th still cold, and kind of continues like this. So be aware those areas and stay safe. Now for northern Myanmar and China, there's this heavier snow happening now, and even some thunderstorms northern Myanmar. So shows a lot of snow there in this belt of mountains, southern China. So beware. And special spots central China. So this is the European Monday. There's this weird surge of moisture in the South China Sea. We leave some rain in Taiwan, southern China. So still snow by Wednesday in Bhutan and northern Myanmar and China, especially in China there. So be careful that snow. Friday still shows until Friday some rain. Southeastern China, some showers in Taiwan, and some rain central China there. So Thursday this goes and like potentially gets into a slightly bigger system. So beware Saturday the 15th and still snow there, like two spots southern China, Bhutan, those mountains on the 17th, northernmost Myanmar, the extreme northern parts. So beware sun showers southern China. This goes still snow on the 19th, southern China, more rain throughout Vietnam, spots of Thailand, a storm or two on the 19th, northern Vietnam to China. So this goes, talking about more about this the tropics video, but I show some heavy rain in Vietnam still, and more snow there until the 22nd there in China, and potentially more later. So be aware that snow and everything. There's the GFS as well. Shows Tuesday there. There's no China, Myanmar, Bhutan, and the GFS more rain into Taiwan and southeastern China, especially on Wednesday. So be aware in the Philippines especially, and the show like Saturday in China there, and potentially this bigger system, the cold front goes into the ocean the 16th. So be aware on the 17th still shows rain southeastern China, and that's no the GFS, that's no northern Myanmar, China, and some freezing rain in the mix as well, some spots. So be aware this goes there, and yes, still cold later. This the 19th still some rain China and Vietnam, still some snow, and like southern China, yeah. So beware. And the GFS is some snow in Beijing as well, like on the 20th. So we'll keep watching this. Be aware, those areas does show like now Monday to Tuesday has more snow in Japan still, especially those western mountains. So Monday shows this goes there. A little bit of snow to northernmost China, the 11th, some spots of central China. So beware Tuesday does form this system late Tuesday to Wednesday, like near North Korea and northeastern China. So be aware Tuesday, Wednesday, especially Wednesday, the 12th, more snow in the Koreas and more rain. So this goes better in Japan there, but still northernmost Japan. So Wednesday this does cross Japan on Thursday, late Wednesday to Thursday, more snow and rain there in Japan, a little bit heavier. So this goes still snow late on the 13th and until the 15th northern Japan, still on the 16th way northern Japan, and on the 17th shows more snow central Japan again, those mountains. So it goes until the 19th, 20th, 22nd, 23rd, still snow western Japan. So be aware those areas. There's like Monday, Tuesday, there's no Japan now. The strip of cold from cold or snow in Russia that goes into Mongolia. So Monday, the 10th, Mongolia, northern China. Today is Monday, so into Tuesday, Mongolia and China, some snow. The GFS is somewhere in East China, and Tuesday, Wednesday, they showed the system, the Koreas there. Some rain snow, even if some freezing rain, some spots there. Wednesday this crosses Japan on the 12th, and especially on the 13th more rain and snow, so be aware. This goes there on the 14th, still some snow northern Japan, southeastern Russia on the 14th, some lingering snow northern Mongolia, some areas. This goes and still shows snow on the 17th in Japan, northern Mongolia on the 18th, even central Mongolia until the 19th, and more snow in Japan. Just continues. Potential on the 22nd, another system too, but we'll keep watching. Be aware that those areas for the snow accumulation 5 days. So starting the south, do have spots of southeastern China, Myanmar, to 117 centimeters of snow just next 5 days in a few very high peaks. In other spots, the southeastern Himalayas, some areas in China, some 5 centimeters, 10 centimeters, spots southern China, south central China, Tibet, that show this lingering snow, the high elevations too, next 5 days. So be aware. Bhutan, spots of northeasternmost India, northern Bhutan. So be aware if that's no northernmost Myanmar and into China. So be aware, and later shows even more until the 20th, but that's far out. So be aware. This so now the icon does have like northernmost Myanmar, so 108 centimeters, just 5 days. 163 shows some spots to 97, some 52 centimeters. Northeasternmost India, a little bit less in Bhutan, but still snow. And I can choose southeastern China, those mountains. So this like already happening right now. Be careful. Shows like central China, spots there to 19 centimeters, spots in Tibet too, and these few spots like central China. So stay safe. There's like some isolated spots in Tibet, but shows more like that system North and South Korea. Some 5 centimeters, 8 centimeters, 7 spots in South Korea, 4 centimeters, 3 centimeters North Korea. So be aware of the snow, and does show a little bit into northern China, Mongolia, some 2 centimeters, 3 centimeters, more than like northernmost Mongolia, spots to like 19, 20 centimeters. So be aware. There's the GFS shows also the Koreas some 7 centimeters, so like 9.5 in snow. So be aware, especially like the GFS northern Myanmar in China, some 42 centimeters, more than shows like on the 15th is Saturday. So this 5 days accumulation shows China, there's central southern China, those areas, the mountains especially. So be aware, more than 28 centimeters, and some other spots. So stay safe. In Japan, does show like some at 38, 46 centimeters, 57 spots to 53. So be aware, some 35 centimeters. Northern Japan, some spots like 49. But there's the European too, shows more specific in some spots like northwestern Japan, 65. In another spot of the island, there's like central Japan, those mountains, still some 50 centimeters, 44, 43, and some other spots there, like central Japan, those mountains, some 35, 16 centimeters. And wait, now for like, yeah, so beware of a few spots southern Japan, like the highest peaks there, but nothing that crazy in northern South Korea. So beware this until the 22nd. Alright, show like this next 11 days. So next 11 days I show like 137 centimeters in Japan, 150, 169. So beware the next 9 days there, especially like 4 centimeters in Osaka. One spot to 19 centimeters. So be aware, especially like shows some 77, some 81, and a little bit less, just 8 days. Already shows a lot the Central Mountains, and 7 days, especially western coasts there, but some other spots you may need. So like, sorry if I'm saying weird things. I'm trying to focus here. So now shows, yeah, this the European. Let's see what the icon has until the 15th. So it has like 16 centimeters, 52 in some mountains. Be careful of the avalanche danger. Some 28 centimeters, 39. Beware northern Japan. Some spots there. Has a little bit less in the Koreas, but still has some in South Korea too. And the icon, I don't know if I showed you, I think I showed you, it has a lot. Those not is southern China, to like northeastern India and Myanmar. So be aware, the GFS in Japan does have like 47, 662 in some mountains in the next 5 days. And until like the 23rd or something, the 22nd show like 98 to like 164 centimeters next 12 days. It was even a little bit close to the East Coast, but that might change. So yeah, be aware there in Japan that snow. So here, like, let's see if they have it here. So yeah, so you can check here, but there's a site, that the description, that they also offer the warnings in Japanese if you don't understand. So you can see like snow, storm, like sunspot, low temperature advisory, some avalanche warning. So dry air advisory, the avalanche warning, low temperature advisory, some even thunderstorm advisory. So yeah, PPR wind advisory and snow, so blowing snow, be careful of that too. Some advisory, South Korea, cold wave advisory, some scared warnings in China. There's a link in the description as well. So be aware those areas. And now for the temperature, still cold in northern China, very cold, so minus 31, still some minus 32, especially southeastern Russia, North Korea, some spots there, so minus 23, so minus 10. So stay safe. That cold Japan choose some minus 11, some minus 9, some 2 degrees in Tokyo, some others -3, some -4. So yeah, especially northern Japan, be careful the wind chills and everything, and coldish in some other spots of central China too. So stay safe. And like, so this is Monday, so Monday to Tuesday shows the worst in northern China and Russia, but still Mongolia, some -22, some -27, some other spots -25. So stay safe. And now in Mongolia it's even colder, so -33, near northernmost China, Russia and Kazakhstan, very cold in that area. So Monday, Tuesday, still cold. Wednesday, but not as extreme, northern China and especially South Korea, not South Korea, North Korea, spots -21, some -14. Japan better, but colder in the north, but starts showing colder Thursday night, the 13th, so -11 to -13, cold in the mountains, southern Japan too, especially the high elevations, and in eastern China, spots to -1, it's a -4 some 4 in Beijing, it's -11 just north of it. And yeah, spots like Taiwan is like, it's okay, some 8 degrees in the mountains, some spots, but like some 16 in other areas. So Thursday is still Friday morning, central northern Japan, a few colder spots. Northern China is better. Mongolia is still like western Mongolia, colder there is central China, but the cold there is mainly contained in Russia. But starting Friday night to Saturday, northernmost China getting colder again. So Friday, Saturday night until Sunday, especially northern China is -25. Mongolia, northern Mongolia, spots there. So Sunday still cold, like the 17th. So stay safe there. Show like central Mongolia, and still on the 19th, like northern North Korea, those spots there, -24, -23, so -24 northern China, Mongolia. This time Beijing -1, some -17, some high elevations, and kind of chilly spots in eastern China. So be aware Wednesday, and maybe on the 20th, some 2 degrees in Shanghai, some others to -3, possibly cold most of Japan, spots to -15 in the mountains, some 2 degrees in Tokyo. So yeah, be aware. North Korea still cold, so stay safe. And now for some wind, still now southern China, spots there near those mountains, not like northern Myanmar, but further south in China, slightly higher gusts, some other spots there. But right now until Tuesday afternoon in Japan shows some very high gusts of 103 by the European, windier in other spots too. So beware some 85 km per gust, some 83. So stay safe there in Japan now. So Tuesday this goes shows another system coming to place in Japan late Wednesday to Thursday. Be careful on the east coast and the Izu Islands, especially on the west coast. More low pressures there, some small islands. Be careful the wind shows South Korea, some higher gusts in spots, especially like North Korea, some areas. So this goes Wednesday, especially Thursday the 13th. This is a problematic scenario there, like 116, 111 January Pagas, central northern Japan. Be careful, some dangerous travel conditions, some low visibility if it's snowing at the same time. So stay safe. Some this yeah this is strong enough, but some light tree damage from the wind, some high waves, and even power outages if it's very strong. But beware, like the Izu Island strong too. Tokyo's kind of protected, but there shows some 78 km per gust, and shows like 96 in some other spots. So beware southeastern Russia too. So Thursday this goes away there in the Pacific, potentially more into the peninsula of Russia. Friday the 14th still strong central Japan, central northern Japan. So Friday this goes there, and yeah, spreads out near eastern Russia, but better. A few breezier spots in China and Taiwan, but better until the next guy starts coming. So this like on the 17th, more in the Sea of Japan, some out in North Korea, southeastern Russia, and southeastern Japan, some mountains on the 17th, and the seas between Taiwan and the Philippines and China, quite windy. then this goes shows some high winds most of Japan the 17th, and like especially the mountains. And so this goes some 58, 78 km per hour South Korea, some 84 North Korea, especially like northern China, those high elevations there, some spots in southeastern China still because of those systems. Be careful there. And the islands just north of the Philippines. So Monday this goes still strong, like there on the 18th, so 91 Kateria Pargas. Be careful in Japan. Then on the 19th and 20th, this goes away, but still in the seas between Japan and Taiwan, China, and other spots. And we might have some smaller season later on the 24th, shows some stuff there, but they're like too far out. But be aware those areas. So this the GFS shows like Wednesday the 12th in Japan, Saharga, some spots, northern China too, southeastern most Mongolia. So Wednesday this goes Thursday, shows in Japan those Sahargas, but not nearly as high as the European. So this goes Thursday, Friday, especially shows like North Central Japan Friday, and then into Russia, and like the 18th, the 17th, the GFS barely has that much. So yeah, it's a different scenario. We'll have to keep watching both scenarios. But here's the icon on Thursday the 13th, getting some gusts on the mountains to 101. So beware Thursday, especially later, uh, like the European showed to 115. So be aware this goes shows the mountains southeastern China's there as well. Be careful, there's snow plus those winds there near Taiwan in the ocean too, and like Friday the 14th, central northern Japan and the peninsula of southeastern Russia, very high gusts, some spots there. So stay safe, southeastern Russia there, and like central northern Japan. Friday this goes, and the icons also on the 17th, another system there, and more to watch later. So stay safe, those areas, beware. I hope I showed you the snow. And there's the rainfall here, it's worth showing. So does show like Taiwan, especially this is the icon, show like 188 millimeters just next 5 days, central Taiwan, because of this moisture from the South China Sea. So 145. So be aware southern China. So but be careful in Taiwan, the southernmost islands of Japan, some heavier storms. And after that shows even more like next 7 days. So stay safe, just 3 days, yeah, shows less, but not really. So stay safe there. There's the GFS is worse in the ocean, but does have a lot of rain in Taiwan. There's the European, shows like some 84 millimeters in Taiwan, some there in China, but the European still worse in the Philippines, like some 120, 156. There was already some flooding northern Philippines and eastern Philippines. So stay safe, like southern Vietnam, central Vietnam, especially those islands of China, the South China Sea. And until like the 20th, the Europeans some crazy amounts in Vietnam, like 348, and the Europeans absolutely crazy in the Philippines, like 400 next 9 days. But it's 9 days, it's a lot of time. So be aware those potential storms, Saudi Arabia, too. So yeah, stay safe. Now finally for Russia, shows like some snow now Monday the 10th to Tuesday, Central Russia, there's some spots there, so be aware those areas. Eastern Russia, the Pacific, some heavier snow, some spots because the seasons freeze rain in a few areas, and more snow. So Tuesday, still Wednesday, Central Russia, those fronts there, Central to Southern Russia and Northern Russia, especially this system from Eastern Russia. So Tuesday, more snow for Siberia, Eastern Russia. The snow goes all the way to Northern Russia on the 13th. The system from Japan, heavier snow in the peninsula. Be careful in all those towns there. Dangerous travel conditions. Some heavier snow plus the high wind that I showed you before. So stay safe. Still shows snow like from Europe on the 15th, Western Russia, spots there like central Western Russia, especially like on the 19th, spots Central Russia. So yeah, stay safe. That snow there. The wind is breezier Central Russia, where the system is now, especially a few higher elevations there. So be aware. Shows like spots south central Russia too in a few valleys. There's a town like 100, so stay safe when these snow systems comes. So Tuesday still strong winds south central Russia from Tuesday tomorrow, especially some spots southern Russia. So stay safe there. So this is tomorrow the 11th, and then shows like Wednesday some 72, some 60 km/h. Northwestern Russia shows potential more Wednesday there, so stay safe. So Wednesday still strong on Wednesday afternoon, spots of southern Russia and central southern Mongolia. So stay safe. Thursday still shows like some 83 km/h, 90. So this goes there, comes down later, except after the 16th to westernmost Kazakhstan and southwestern Russia. So this goes like potentially showing Saharga's northern Kazakhstan and Russia the 17th. So be aware this goes, and yeah, and more to watch later. But be aware of those systems now. In eastern Russia, right on the coast, this Pacific systems some very nasty gusts, 117, some 81. So yeah, stay safe. Monday into Tuesday still shows like eastern Russia, some high gusts at the coast and interior spots too, especially some other spots like in eastern Russia. So stay safe. Tuesday, Wednesday still high near the northern peninsula, southeastern areas of the peninsula and the Arctic Ocean. So Wednesday, Thursday shows the bigger cyclone Friday into southeastern areas of the peninsula there. So stay safe and potentially more to eastern Russia later. So be aware in those areas. Now the snow 5 days in eastern Russia shows like 107 millimeters in the peninsula, centimeters in the peninsula areas, 123, some 125, 90, some 99. So stay safe. That snow, especially when the Japanese system comes, shows some 102 spots of eastern Russia, the Pacific system now, more some interior spots too, some 49, 34, 65 centimeters. Then this snow goes north into the Arctic Ocean, so spots to 10 centimeters, 11, and other spots to 12, 19 to 21, and more further south the coast as well. So be careful in eastern Russia and this area of central Russia, where the systems now is in 10, 9, 4 centimeters, more spread out there. Specific spots to almost 50 centimeters, so be aware in those specific spots. To Western Russia from Ukraine, next 5 days, 25 centimeters, especially so be aware. And some other spots, Western Russia, Moscow is just like 1.9, it's quite fine, but some 29 centimeters, some more northwest and most Russia near Norway there, 19 to 20 centimeters. So yeah, stay safe. And far out shows more in eastern Russia and central to western Russia, especially until the 22nd, maybe, like central Russia and northwestern coast there. So yeah, be aware those areas. There's the GFS until the 19th, show like southern Russia, some AU2 in some spots, central Russia, and some fronts in western Russia there in the Caucasus, but more in those areas of eastern Russia. So be aware southeastern Russia, more spots there. So stay safe. Now the temperatures, the European is still very cold, so minus 43, so minus 36 in some spots, Norwich minus 47 degrees, some spots there. So stay safe this cold, stay warm. Shows some minus 27 northern Russia, some spots. So further west it's better, so minus 2, so minus 9, and some minus 10, some minus 8. But the harsh colds like in Siberia, some spots there. So stay safe. Show like minus 21, spots in the peninsula and the mountains too, and southernmost Russia near Mongolia and China. So Tuesday this goes kind of warms up a degree or two in the afternoon, but still very cold in northern Russia, Siberia, and other spots there. So and then into Wednesday night shows like few spots still to minus 44 degrees. Wind chills on that might be close to minus 55 or even less, especially if it's windy. So stay safe. Northern Russia, more cold there, to the minus 20s and 30s. So Tuesday, Wednesday shows this cold air migrating kind of northwest, so more cold into central northern Russia, some minus 30s, some minus 30 still, Siberia, some spots, and like into southeastern Russia, very cold too. Western Russia remains okay, between minus 2 and minus 10, and the wind chills lower some spots. So Wednesday still show like some minus 31 spots north central Russia, and northwestern so minus 7, so minus 8, and some spots southeastern Russia still pretty cold, the minus 20s, but some minus 30 is still there. So Thursday, Friday shows this big cold Friday on the minus 35, minus 32, all the way to central, almost like northwestern Russia, central northwestern Russia, not northwest, like central Russia, and like spots of southeastern Russia into the minus 20s and 30s too. Friday, Saturday show like this cold like spinning, like a low pressure, but I don't quite see it there. Yeah, so be aware, but more cold like on the 16th, and be aware of abrupt temperature changes, especially these fronts as this cold air comes. So be careful, and frost and frostbite and hypothermia and everything. So stay safe. So minus 30 still, more spots southern Russia too. So the 16th still goes there. This Monday, the 17th, goes like this, more cold in Siberia again, the minus 30s, so minus 31, spots of central eastern Russia and northern Russia, those areas there. So the 17th this goes, and yeah, especially like the 20th in the north, some minus 42 again, and some minus 34. So yeah, stay safe those areas. And now for some outlooks here. So this the GFS show like some below average temperatures to southwestern Asia and Turkey and Turkmenistan and Iran, spots of China, especially near like Mongolia, China, spots there. So the 12th, this shows this below average on the 15th, northern Russia, central Russia, and this cold into Eastern Europe to Western Russia there on the 17th. And thus get this cold from Russia to take a dive to Mongolia on the 19th. And so this the 19th this goes does show a stronger cold wave in the Koreas and to Japan and China, possibly the 23rd, and some cold later, but nothing that crazy. But beware, this the European shows that those below average temperatures in China, spots there. So in Iran, those areas to this cold, like some below average in China, then does get this cold in Europe and Western Russia, more like the 19th, below average shows in Kazakhstan and Russia, shows like in Afghanistan, Turkmenistan, those areas there, the 22nd, more below average, into Turkey, Saudi Arabia. The Europeans kind of a different scenario. The Europeans still gives a much below average in Western Russia later. So yeah, be aware those areas. There's like the northern hemisphere here, so shows like where is Russia here? Here, so shows there like 1 minute, yeah, because Russia is big. So this is all Russia here. So goes there. Those below average temperatures, Western Asia. So the European there, you can see that cold to Eastern Europe and Western Russia, below average and more later. So yeah, be aware in those areas and stay safe. We'll keep watching for more and ask questions and check the links in the description to stay tuned to your local weather forecast that changes all the time. So stay tuned to your local weather.